You are frustrating us. Let Nnamdi Kanu go now. The Nigerian Bar Association call out the federal government, says the more Nigerian government is still keeping Nnamdi Kanu in detention, marks kidnapping him, since the court have ruled that Nnamdi Kanu should be discharged and acquitted. The Nigerian government should release Nnamdi Kanu and let him go. The Nigerian Bar Association NBA session on public interest and development law said the federal government was guilty of human rights violation. They said the government had no reason to delay the release of Nnamdi Kanu, adding that the court judgment should be obeyed. The president himself has promised here and abroad that Nnamdi Kanu's matter is a thing that he feels that only the judiciary should handle and does not want to interfere. He is not interfering with the judiciary process now. Does that not make him look like a liar, lying to the international community and the local people that he does not want to interfere? But now, he is interfering. The court has given a ruling the Nigerian government should obey. A senior advocate of Nigeria, Olatunde, said the attempt by the federal government to appeal for a stay of execution on the matter was invalid because the court had struck out all the charges against Nnamdi Kanu. He said the judgment of the court must be complied with. However, in saying that, you have to be mindful of the fact that the federal government, like any other party, can also appeal, or whatever they are doing to the Supreme Court. But this is not what we are talking about. Obey the court orders by releasing Nnamdi Kanu. Well, Nigerians have been spoken. Organizations have been talking. It's only the federal government that sees that keeping Nnamdi Kanu is the best way to go. You understand? It's funny. It's funny because what they are doing is what they call injustice. What they are doing now is what they call injustice. President Muhammadu Buhari has said it time without number. If you are still following the news, that is not going to interfere in the judiciary process concerning this Nnamdi Kanu. And he said that when Igbo leaders approached him to release Nnamdi Kanu, he said he had not do. You see, this matter, I not go talk put because the case is already there for court. Made the court determine what happened to Nnamdi Kanu. That is not going to interfere. But today, the court have already determined Kanu's fate. He said no. Malami is now working day and night. Since on the 13th of October, Malami had never had rest. He had never rested. He had never had peace. Because what he wants to accomplish is things that the Court of Appeal, wants to disappoint him. That is why he went ahead, maneuver within the maneuver, transfer those judges who presided Nnamdi Kanu's case on the 13th of October. Now, they have already maneuvered their way to the Supreme Court. But Nigerians are waiting and they are still watching to see how the Supreme Court is going to go about this case, how they are going to turn around the judgment that has already been given by the appeal court. Malami is busy giving facts and figures why Nnamdi Kanu cannot be released and all that. But all these facts and figures, does not go concerning bandits and Boko Haram in the northern part of this country. These are people they release every day. They will tell Nigerians they are Boko Haram members. They are not repented. They have to go. They will free them. They will release them. All their atrocities, they will delete it. No trial, just like that. The ones they will push to army, they will push them go. The ones they will push to police, like that. That is why the insecurity in Nigeria had refused to stop. Because the government is even the major problem we are facing. You compensate these people, you tell them well done for killing Nigerians, for displacing Nigerians from their ancestral homes, for destroying properties, goods, people livelihoods, and all that, worth billions of naira. Nigerian government will tell them well done by giving them fat salary by the end of the month. Taking their children to school, they pay. Give them house. And you are saying people should not talk about the injustice being meted on them. If they do not face this now, this is going to go from generation to generation. Even when Nnamdi Kanu not finish this fight, they go still continue. This fight in the southeast. Not be say anything. That is the truth. Because the injustice is just written all over the world. It's everywhere. It's written everywhere. This is really very, very unfair. How can an AGF who knows the law pretending not to know what they have done because he's not satisfied that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is now discharged? That is why he's still really working very hard to make sure that he do what he wants to do. But whatever he wants to do, he just have to be very careful because this case is very sensitive. They seem not to see it that way. I'm dropping it here. Kindly share your thoughts below.